Hello, my beautiful Leos. Thank you very much for joining this reading session. This is Letao, your astrologist and your spiritual counselor. Very soon, we're approaching the end of the year. I hope all the Leos this year have achieved your goals and you've had a very fulfilling 2024. And in 2025, I also hope that all of you guys will achieve more goals and make more accomplishments in the coming year. With all that being said, today we're going to use, of course, Oracle of the Celestial Deities. And together we're going to use other Oracle cards and Tarot cards pool to read your December energy. All right. Now, first of all, we're going to pull 3 cards from Oracle of the Celestial Deities. We're going to look at your general energy. We're going to look at your what could be blocking you. And we're also going to look at what could be helping you, okay, in the months of December. Thank you so much. Universe, please kindly help us with all the Leos watching this video. Now, first card, your general energy is Juno. All right. The goddess of marriage and sky. Now, what could be blocking you is Uranus. Okay. Now, what could be helping you this month, my beautiful Leos, is Pluto. Very, very interesting. So Juno energy usually is talking about what you are, over the next several weeks in the months of December, there's an opportunity for you to really look at the bigger picture in front of you. Juno is the goddess of sky, and she needs to have a higher and also a bigger vision in front of her in order for her to move forward. However, on the contrary, Juno should not be focusing too much on the small details and also, gossips and, it's just like those kind of very, very small detailed and meticulous things that could actually distract us from focusing on the bigger goal. I think for the Leo people, right, if you have goals, if you have things you want to really achieve, this could be a very good month to really expand yourself, learn new things, meeting new people, but always remember why you are doing these things because of that bigger picture and that bigger vision you are trying to manifest in your life. Uranus energy is kind of like blocking you. This is usually talking about the sudden changes or the chaos that you might be experiencing on a daily basis. Sometimes I think Uranus energy could make people a little bit nervous because a little bit like we're not in full control over what could be happening. And a typical thing that I experienced with Uranus is a little bit like, let's say, for example, today I've already planned at 10 a.m. I'm going to have a meeting, 11 a.m. I'm going to go to the supermarket, and 12 p.m. I'm going to eat lunch, and then 1 p.m. I'm going to, like, for example, do my laundry, right? And you already planned everything, and then suddenly one phone call comes in, and then your whole day plan have to be changed. Right. And so Uranus is a little bit like that kind of changes and that kind of chaotic energy that make you feel a little bit like I cannot stick to my plan. Now I have to change everything. Now, one thing, this is what I mentioned about this Juno energy at the very beginning, is that try not to fret over these kind of things. Try not to feel that, why not? Why does it have to be like this, right? It's not actually important. One of the important thing about this energy is you just need to know that what is the bigger goal there, right? Eventually what you want to do, whether in details you do this first or you do that first, whether there could be, sudden changes and a chaotic situation that you just have to go through, the most important thing that you can just let it be rather than being overly controlling, right, over the situation. What could be helping you is actually the energy of Pluto. Now, Pluto is very, very interesting because Pluto, when it comes to, its astrological meaning, this is all talking about letting go and ending. So for Leo people, December could be a very good month for you to really release something, letting go of whatever that is no longer serving your purpose, right? And so that you finish that old cycle and you can move on to something new. Now, astrologically, Pluto could also be a little bit scary because when Pluto is opposing our sun and moon, again, this shows that control issues. And with Juno, this is not actually good. That's why I was saying this month in December, Leo, try not to control everything. Try not to, be too meticulous about certain things that must be happening in a certain way. Have a little bit space, have a little bit leeway, right? To look at your life and to manage your things. Another thing that I do want to say about Pluto is that in terms of love and relationships, actually Pluto is not someone who is extremely social. In Greek mythology, Pluto lives in the underworld, and the only person that is his company is his wife, Persephone. And so Pluto is not really about being a social butterfly out there, but he's a little bit more about I will spend time with other people. I will socialize, but it will only be with the person or with the several people that I truly care about. And I really don't want to, just to entertain everyone. So I think that for Leo people this month, if you don't feel like very social, or if you don't feel like very sort of like entertain everyone during this month, you don't have to. And but if you want to, I would encourage you to actually spend more quality time with the people, the small amount of people that you actually care about. This could be about a very nice dinner, just one-to-one with your best friend, right? Or maybe with that one or two or three, good friends that you can just be close and you can just talk to each other, wholeheartedly, right? Rather than you going to a party that has like 50 people, but actually you don't care about none of them, if you know what I mean. Okay. Now, very good. Now, let's pull three cards from Lenormand Oracle. All right. We're going to look at your communication. We're going to look at your work and career. And finally, we're going to look at your love and relationship. All right. Thank you, universe. Please kindly help us with all our Leo people, right? With some usable guidance and helpful wisdom for their December. First card, your communication and interactions with other people. We've got snake. Okay. Now, this is what I meant about, you don't really need to entertain everyone. Sometimes snake is talking about a little bit too much complicated situations that you get yourself involved in, specifically with this Juno card at the very beginning, right? Leo, this month, when it comes to communication, simplify things. Do not get into petty arguments or petty, conversations, with people that are not really meaningful. Also, stay away from gossips. All right. Straighten it. Yeah. Make it simple and clean. Okay. With what you want to say. Direct and also concise. Now, with your work, we have got the fox. Okay. Now, the fox energy here is usually talking about being smart and being savvy with what you do. This month, the universe could ask you to be very focused on your business and on your daily operations. Fox is very smart. So I do feel that this month you guys will be very resourceful, right? And to resolve issues there, problem solving as well, I would say. Now, again, because you got snake next to the fox, this month, Leo, again, like what I said, if there is some kind of work, people or clients or between you and your boss, having some kind of, conversation that will make you a little bit like, frustrated, do not engage with that. Okay. Stay away from that kind of complicated situation. With love and relationships, we have got the moon. Okay. Now, the moon energy usually talks about our past. Now, sometimes in Norman, this card is also talking about our reputation, how the society sees us, how also we want to be seen by others and by potential partners, or if you're already in a relationship, this could also be about by your current partner. The moon is about our reflection, right? So this month there could be a lot of emotional reflections happening. Also, at the same time, snake and moon as a combination could also be talking about releasing our toxic past. So if you're single, you want to date, you want to find new love, this is telling you not to let your past memories affect you much, right? Affect your mental health and sort of like because sometimes due to our past, we could project our old pain onto our new relationship, potential relationships, and that might not be the most sensible thing to do, right? So make sure that you're cleansing that past, right? Okay, now let's pull a little bit more cards from Mythic Tarot and just to get a little bit more clarity, right? Thank you, universe. We're gonna have three cards again for our communication and interaction with other people. We're gonna pull one card for our career for Leo people, and also finally, we're gonna pull one card for love. All right. Okay, so this is it. Thank you, universe. Three cards for our Leo people. The first card coming out is Four of Swords. Exactly. Do you remember what I said about do not engage in those kind of complicated and triggering conversations? Leo, this month, stay away from all kinds of gossips, okay? Gossips, triggering words, whatever that makes you feel, Especially, I would say, if you have your Mercury in Leo, okay? Stay away from those kind of complicated people and conversation. Sometimes, saying nothing is better than saying a million different things. All right. Now going to your work situation, we have got the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Now, one thing also about this energy is a little bit like saying perhaps for people who are running their own business, Five of Pentacles could be talking about, business is a little bit slow. All right. Sometimes this energy could also be saying that you're just working so much, right? You're looking at your money, you're thinking, oh shit, I've worked so many hours, but I wish the money were more, right? So Five of Pentacles sometimes it's a little bit about you maybe doing a lot, but maybe you're not feeling the financial reward is equivalent to that. Now, with the Four of Swords next to that, I also feel that it's important for to balance your work and your private life. If you've been overly worked, or if you feel that you're doing so much that your body is really drained, I really feel that in December you can consciously take a little bit time off, right, to recover, especially when it comes to your mental health as well. All right. Another thing that I do want to say is that this is just for a very small amount of people, okay? Not for everyone. Again, this is a general reading. For some of you guys, if you are actually dealing with a legal case, right, this could be saying that some kind of money or compensation that needs to be made. And also, I would say that if by paying a little bit amount of money, and then you can just, let the case rest, right? And then you don't have to deal with that anymore. That's what I recommend. Okay. Sometimes paying a little bit more money, or not paying, but also maybe letting them have it, if you know what I mean. Letting them have the money, letting them having the discount, or letting them have what they want. And this can actually save you from all the later, battles or all the arguments. Do that. Okay. And let it rest. This is my recommendation as well. Now, finally, let's look at your love and relationships. We got Four of Cups in here. Okay. Now, it's very weird. Like a lot of the signs, this month I got Four of Cups. Four of Cups, again, earlier, do you remember what I said about avoid gossips, avoid, toxic people, do not engage with this kind of, meaningless conversation with them. That's actually what I mean. All right. Now, also with a love and relationship, I think the Four of Cups also needs you to, in a good way, this is telling you that more opportunities in love will come to you, right? But at this moment, perhaps you're not seeing that yet. You're not seeing how this can be manifested for you yet. But the Four of Cups could also be telling you that if you're already with a partner, you are thinking, okay, how to improve the relationship. I do feel that what you need to do is to, first of all, have very clear conversation with your partner about your needs and also your intentions. Another thing that I do feel about this is this, I see a lot of people losing sleep. Okay, so Leos, if you're watching this video, if you're not sleeping well, this month really focus on your sleeping quality. If you need to take melatonin, if you need to take magnesium, right, whatever supplement that you need, or sometimes if you feel that by staying away from certain people or staying away from certain situation could actually help you sleep better, that's what you need to do. All right. Very good, very good. Okay. Usually, the good thing about having Four of Cups is that Four of Cups usually tells you that even though you're not seeing exactly what you want at this moment now, but it's actually there, right? And it's gonna come to you later. It's just you're not able to see how this could be manifested at this moment. But usually it will come to you a little bit like a surprise as well. But generally speaking, coming back to this Pluto energy, whatever you need to release, whatever you need to end, and what you need to let go this month, do not hesitate to bury it, to let that go, and to end that thing. And trust me, if you can do that, a lot of things, new positivity and new manifestation could come to you much faster and easier. Beautiful. All right, Leos. Thank you so much for your attention. And if you enjoyed your reading, please do subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you love. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next reading session. Have a wonderful day and bye-bye.